brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Last week was kind of an interesting game for this quarterback, Mike. I mean, somebody who takes such great pride in his ability to win with his arm. He found a
Brees Hall still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Khalil Herbert to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. They'll swing this one out to White. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. I'll throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To the air again is Daniels. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Here's a give up the middle with White. He'll take this down inside the 30. Benjamin Morrison there to bring him down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Another run here with White. Finding space at the 15. And he'll take this one in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game. And you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. He had the touchdown on the opening drive, and as you see, coming into the week, ranks right up there with the leaders in rushing touchdowns. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Play action now. It's Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. On the return, it's Moore. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense ready for their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for the Cowboys. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
It is 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. It's 3rd and 4.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 52 yards away. And that one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Horn now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And they might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
On
3.
second down, it's Nix. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
They'll go play action with Nix. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 20 more yards. That's another Panthers.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Throwing is Nix. He'll get this out wide to Harrison. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. A tough spot here. Third and long. Now Nick's going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Now where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's fourth down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Pitts is the man in motion. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every position you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on fourth down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So first down, second down, third down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need fourth down, I have it. So I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Panthers offense ready for this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 15-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. Second down. Nix. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. Fourth down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Moore to return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has been doing it through the air and on the ground this first month of the season. Currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll go again with White. And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 11-yard line. That was a big-time run by White. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
To Xavier Worthy. That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 3.
To throw is Daniels. That one incomplete. Hovering, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Horn now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Brings up third down and 11.
Nix from the gun on third down. The catch is made by Claypool. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
That's good for the Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Good throw taken by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
Give up the middle with Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The 40-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
16 yards. That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
It's So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Back to throw is Nix. He's got it at the 3. Here now, second down and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hall. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Throwing here on third and goal. This has been quite the drive. 3 points, kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Cowboys offense and running back Rashad White ready for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They'll run out of the gun. This is White, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 4 yards.
On first down, right back to White. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
Another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's across the 40, close to a first down, as the tackle's made at the 41-yard line.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third
They'll
down.
empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Daniels. He'll run again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. Makes it second
Now
and 10
Daniels.
at the 21-yard line.
He'll find his running back, White, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 10.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it, and he's in! Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
His kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 20, Panthers 7.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports
Our journey around the NFL starts now with an intriguing matchup in the AFC. All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. And this is the emerging star, Malik Neighbors. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's last year's Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. And this is Trey Tucker.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a second down. Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a
Daniels going to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing again. Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Well, rookie out of Michigan, Kenneth Grant, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
The Panthers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Here's Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tyson Campbell.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
A give, and here's White. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. They picked up 17 through the air. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
Throwing now, Daniels. They'll set up the screen to White. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
They'll throw with Daniels. Forced out wide. To the pylon, he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Cowboys 28, Panthers 7.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Panthers offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Good throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Cowboys offense back onto the field for their next possession. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Daniels now on 1st down. This caught right side by Worthy. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
off the play fake. Here's Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep.
Daniels pass. Intended for Glad McConkey. Incomplete.
On second down, it's Daniels. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
To Rashad White. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
To the air again is Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll have to go the full 10 yards with first and goal. They'll run with White. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up
throwing on second down. Daniel. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll step up and run this. And he will score again. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Dallas. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think a quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. But 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
Excellent score, Cowboys 35, Panthers 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Panthers offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6. Play action now. It's Nix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Third down, 3 to go.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up
working out of the gun. It's Nix. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9
yards. That's good.
Here's Nix to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Cooper in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding's just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll set up the screen to Hall. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A gain of 11 yards.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Play action. Here's Daniels. Force out left.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
At the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to White. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 9. Throwing is Daniels. Right side is hauled in by McConkey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2 yards. And it's
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Kenneth Grant. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of Ben without breaking. Get yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Now it's Horn, and he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
first and 10.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tyson Campbell on the tackle.
From the 20, here's second and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Pitts is the man in motion. Second down. Nick. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's got his man. It's Harrison. Down the left sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Panthers 14.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
For the Panthers.
He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. This could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many people around the league were expecting them to come in here and win, but they are on the verge of doing just that. The drive begins with a run by White. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That one complete to McConkey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's third and 7.
And it's third down.
Now Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 15 on that game. First down, Cowboys.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10.
Is this clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes? He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Daniels to throw on second down. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
On the handoff, it's White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Panthers.
On play action, Daniels. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Throwing now, Daniel. They'll set up the screen to White. Yeah! He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 47 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Horn now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Panthers offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Passing right side, and Chase has it. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 43-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
At the 39-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
On second down, it's Nix. He takes off, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble, and give them a new set of downs.
First and 10.
Nix out of throwing here on first down. Throwing right, that's Johnston. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
Panthers, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And not liking anything downfield, he'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete.
The end zone. Brings up second and goal.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.